In this experiment, we will understand how bases react with metals and non-metals. The base we will be using in today's experiment is sodium hydroxide. To conduct this experiment, we will also need 2 test tubes, a dropper and a test tube holder. The metal we will be using for today's experiment is aluminium from the easily available aluminium foil, and for the non-metal we will be using sulfur. Additionally, to test the nature of any gases released during the reaction, we will use a burning ice cream stick. For that we will need an ice cream stick, spirit lamp and a lighter or matches. Along with this, we will also need a pair of scissors to cut the aluminium foil into smaller pieces. Using a dropper, add about 10 to 20 drops of sodium hydroxide to a test tube. Cut the aluminium foil into small pieces using the scissors. Add the pieces to the test tube containing the aqueous solution of sodium hydroxide. Wait for about 3 to 4 minutes and observe if you see any reaction occurring in the test tube. Once aluminium starts reacting, take a burning ice cream stick close to the mouth of the test tube. You will hear a pop sound indicating hydrogen gas has been released in the reaction between aluminium and sodium hydroxide. Take half a spatula of sulfur in a fresh test tube. Using a dropper, add 10 to 20 drops of aqueous solution of sodium hydroxide until the sulfur in the test tube is immersed in the base. Wait for 3 to 4 minutes and observe if you see any reaction occurring in the test tube. You will notice that no reaction occurs between sulfur and sodium hydroxide. Reaction of bases with metals. When bases react with metals, they produce a salt along with hydrogen gas. Here, the aluminium foil pieces react with sodium hydroxide to produce sodium aluminate and hydrogen gas. Reaction of bases with nonmetals. When sulfur reacts with sodium hydroxide, sodium sulfite, sodium sulfide and sodium thiosulfate are formed. The products of this reaction depend on the conditions of the reaction such as pressure, temperature and ratio of the quantities of the reactants.